You want to talk about home remedies? You know how it is. One day research tells us they work, next day they don't. So what are you going to do? Here are a few home remedies for your consideration. Let's start with my favorite, chocolate. Did you know dark chocolate can act as a cough suppressant? Some research has found that theobromine found high in dark chocolate can suppress a cough. Now, of course, if you have a cough that persists, you should see a physician. But for your run-of-the-mill cold or flu cough, it may be helpful. A cough suppressant that doesn't make you drowsy? What's not to love? Second on my list is Grandma's favorite, chicken soup. Now, when you're congested and feeling stuffy, the steam helps thin the mucus. Scientists haven't been able to pinpoint exactly why chicken soup works, but Grandma, she knew what she was talking about. Maybe you have a sore throat. After all that coughing, third on my list is honey. I add a teaspoon of it to some warm water or any kind of your herbal tea. You can also add some lemon juice because of its purported antimicrobial properties. So what a great way to soothe a sore throat. Number 4, ginger. Great when you're feeling nauseous. You can find ginger root in the produce aisle of many supermarkets. You can also find ginger in products such as ginger ale and ginger candy. Just make sure though that you check the ingredient list and that it says natural ginger root and not artificial flavoring. So the next time your tummy's doing flip-flops, consider ginger as a tummy tamer. Number 5 is horseradish. This is the root. You commonly find it in wasabi in Japanese restaurants. You could also find it as a condiment, as you see here, or mixed in with some mustards. It's great for opening up the sinuses. Woo, I can feel it working already. You could spread a little bit on roast beef sandwiches or put it in casseroles, but remember, you don't need a whole mouthful to get the benefit. Just a little bit goes a long way. 6 on my list might surprise you. It's duct tape. 4 words. I know, but it does work. What you do is you cut out a piece of the duct tape and stick it on the wart for 6 days. Afterwards, you remove it, soak the wart in water, and then file it down as much as you can. Afterwards, you reapply the duct tape on the wart and keep it on again for another 6 days. Keep this cycle going until the wart disappears. I know this might sound strange, but for warts, duct tape is a great home remedy. Number 7 on my list is a great home remedy for dry skin. It's vegetable shortening. Now this one's made of palm seed oil. What you're trying to do with dry skin is trap the moisture in. Any kind of barrier works. The nice thing about vegetable shortening is it has no fragrances or chemicals, so you don't have to worry about any irritation. You just take a little bit, rub it on, and it goes a long way. Number 8, warm compresses and cold compresses. Let's start with the warm. What I have here is filled with buckwheat and rice. It's great. Just pop it into the microwave and place it wherever you have a sore muscle. You could also use warm compresses if you have a sty on your eye. You just place it on your eye for about 15 minutes and see if the swelling decreases. Again, if it's not getting better, you should see the doctor. While I like to use warm compresses for achy muscles and sties, I turn to cold compresses when there's immediate injury. I take frozen vegetables, wrap it up in a towel or cloth to prevent skin injury, and place it at the site of injury. It works best in the first 48 hours. Compresses. The goal is to stop the pain and reduce the swelling. Number 9 on my list is capsaicin, also known as capsicum. It's the main component of chili peppers. Here we have it in its natural form. By itself, it's a skin irritant. But when it's incorporated in small amounts into this muscle rub or cream, some patients have found that it provides them with pain relief, whether it be from arthritis, sore joints, sore muscles. Be cautioned though. It says here to test on a small area of skin before full use. And I would agree with this advice. Finally, a great remedy for bad breath, anise seed. There's a reason you find it at the cash register in Indian restaurants. It's commonly used as a digestion aid and also to help with bad breath. Personally, I think it tastes like licorice. While I wouldn't recommend it for children, I do think it's good for adults who have bad breath. None of these home remedies are meant to replace medical treatment from your doctor. Though some of them have not been scientifically proven, they may provide some benefit, and it probably wouldn't hurt to try. Now I've told you my top 10. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to get back to my number 1.